At the end of the day, what is a pitch? It's a story. It's a story that you tell to a donor or an investor in order to invite them to come and join you on a journey. You will have to find the best way to tell a story, with a beginning, a middle, and an end, which has an outcome, which is, of course, that ultimately somebody's going to believe in the story so much that they will actually invest in you. You're going to tell a story, but ideally make it as short as possible. Is how to tell the story with as few points of information as possible. And it will definitely be counterintuitive to you if you have come through a university program or an MBA. Okay? Because in those programs, you're taught to be extremely efficient about information. You're taught to really be comprehensive in how you're going to explain things, right? When an investor who has never come across your project before hears you for the first time, they're probably only going to remember about 3 facts maximum about your venture. So when it comes to pitching, there's no question about this. Less is more, right? Less is more. That I want them to know about my project. What would those 3 things be? The first one's going to be how do you exactly make a pitch to a social venture, right? What is the difference between pitching a social venture? And I've also seen many of them fail. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you today the 7 most common mistakes that we see social entrepreneurs make when they pitch. The first thing is just to note that a social enterprise is a very unusual kind of business model. And the reason is because a social enterprise is not 1, but 2 different models. And so if you are a social enterprise, you have to do something a little bit more challenging than a normal charity or a normal business. And so what you do is you tell a story, but it's not a story about revenue generation. It's a story about impact and how do you serve clients, how do you serve the beneficiaries. You have to tell a story which both hits the points on impact as well as hits the points on business. And I'm going to show you how to make that pitch in less than 3 minutes. Okay, so my philosophy is basically if you can do it in 3 minutes, then essentially you will have all the essential information to be able to persuade somebody to come and join your venture. So it wouldn't be done as a lecture, it would be actually done as a workshop. And what I would be doing is I would be inviting members of the audience to actually stand up and deliver this pitch in front of you live right now. A series of tools that at Ashoka we've put online. So anybody can go online to this website afterwards. It's called socialinvestmenttoolkit.com. And so at Ashoka, we spend a lot of time working with our entrepreneurs to help them tell their story in the best way. And that's probably going to be true for many of you as well.